Hey guys, good Thursday morning to you. I'm an early bird today, I guess, because it's well, I think it's around 6:30. Come to think about it. Hey Google, good morning.
Hello, Rusty.
Hi.
The time is 6:30 a.m. Right now in Burnett it's 46 and cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 62 and a low of 45. Have a nice day.
You too. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
One joke, coming up. It's a wonder how stadiums get so hot when they're all filled with fans.
Weak. Anyway, got a lot of comments, a lot of good stuff to talk about. And anyway, this is on the one I did. I did I think I did 4 videos yesterday, short ones. One on that little saw thing. And the reason I did that, what I've decided to do is every time they demonetize one of my videos, I'll do another one. So yesterday they demonetized 4, so I did 4 short ones, or 4 videos. Well, it's hard to keep up with the censor police at YouTube. But anyway, they don't totally demonetize them. They say they're not suitable for all advertisers, whatever the hell that means. Oh, also for all you guys that use the Amazon link in the description of my videos, I appreciate it very much. For those of you that don't know anything about it, the reason I mention this in every video is because over 2/3 of the viewers are new. They're just drop-ins, and they're not subscribers, obviously. So I just mentioned the fact that I am an Amazon affiliate, and I put a link to Amazon products in the description of every video now. And if you use that link and go to Amazon and buy anything during that shopping session, then I get a small commission. Does it help this channel? Yeah. Yeah, because YouTube ain't helping it. Anyway, having said that, moving right along, we've already found out the weather and had a joke. And yeah, 62 is not bad. And, got a lot of comments related to gasoline prices in this area. It seems to be ours is pretty low, which $2.19 a gallon seems to be pretty cheap, I guess, compared to the rest of the nation. But anyway, this is Rondlin 100 on Perspective. Nicholas Stick, that's really showing your days, Rusty. Yeah, it is. When my daddy taught me to shoot pool, we shot all over town. It was a quarter game. Well, it went up to a quarter game pretty quick. I saw a man shot dead over a quarter on the table. I believe that. Man, those were the old times. Ain't no more honky tonks. Yep. Man, when I grew up, a honky tonk was where you went. Sadly, they've gone the way of dinosaurs in my area. My area too. I miss those old honky tonks. Miss my daddy too. Anyway, yeah, I haven't heard that word for a while. But the reason all of them died out is they started shifting the responsibility for you taking responsibility for your own actions to the owner. By that I mean, if the waitress or bartender served you a drink and you were drunk and you went out and had an accident, the bartender and the bar got blamed, not you. And that's what I think is insanity. If we don't make people take responsibility for their own actions, how did the bartender know that this guy had been to 5 other bars and had 10 drinks? He can't do a blood alcohol or a test or breathalyzer. So, but anyway, I thought that was silly. But that killed them right there. The liability insurance just went through the ceiling, and that started shutting them down pretty quick. And that wasn't by accident. That was by design. A lot of people didn't like the fact that some people were having fun, I guess. Anyway, this is on Perspective, Inspirational Nomad. Same thing with terrorist attacks. Keep it in perspective instead of talking about immigration control. There are millions of immigrants from foreign countries that come to the USA and are positive, productive citizens. That's very true. There are several, but there are also several that come here with an attitude, okay, and that's a shame. So, it's a hard thing to balance, and it's true all over the world. What's happening is the people that live in those countries that are poorly governed and managed are moving out to those countries that are, and we just happen to be one that is. And we're sort of being punished for being a good place to live, since we have the rule of law and all that kind of stuff. And these people are moving in, and it's going to cause it's causing problems all over the world. Now, I'm not an expert on it, but it's true. He's right. Keep things in perspective, though. And just like me, I made a comment about the guy in the parking lot at HEB, and somebody made a comment somewhere, I think, about keep it in perspective. That's one guy and all the Walmarts, is not going to make much difference. Well, that's not necessarily true. Walmart, there's not near as many Walmarts as there is people in the United States. Okay, I don't think there's like 2,500 stores for Walmart. But what it is, Walmart has been looking at this to determine whether they want to change old Sam Walton's rule of letting people park there, and they get a few examples like this guy, take it to management, and the next thing you know, it's shut down. And I just think that's it's not a good thing to do. Don't abuse the privilege. That's all I'm saying. If the guy would move around from Walmart to Walmart, that's fine. But don't just pick one and move in and have a garden or whatever, or try to. This is on the Road Trek Simplicity. Brings back some old memories. Man Oz, they should have a folding sink above the toilet. For me, I could get by with that one sink in the kitchen. I'm not big on bathroom sinks and these little bitty wet baths, where you got to straddle the toilet and then there's a damn sink sticking in your chest or in your back or in your side. Why even have a sink in there? Just let them use the kitchen sink. That's fine. You got one or two people max anyway. Grandma Patty on RVing. There have been times when I have used a kitchen knife for a saw because I needed one just like that one. Once I even used a hacksaw for a small branch and ended up cutting my hand because I didn't have a saw like that. I will definitely put that on my wish list. It's a really neat little saw. It's a $10 deal, and it'll cut tree limbs, it'll cut wood, it'll cut plastic, it'll cut PVC. It's a kind of an all-around saw. It's not an easy saw to use because it is so small, but it'll get the job done. This is Robert R. He says, I have had one for years and it will cut through almost anything, even light gauge metal. It especially has a hankering for the odd finger, so be careful. I have a few stitches as a memory. I hear that. So anything, that thing's extremely sharp. It's like one of those kitchen knives with a serrated blade. They'll cut you. This is a really short video about something. Man Oz, get an electric toothbrush. My teeth feel way better after using them. Also not as much effort, LOL. I may do that, I doubt it, but anyway, brushing my teeth, it doesn't take but a second. I'm not concerned about it. Anyway, I'm trying to get my deal fit. It's a little cool in here this morning. It's about 60 inside my RV, which is okay. Joyce, Jason on perspectives, several priorities. Here we go. 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter in harsh conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. The rule of threes, I guess. This is Craigslist scam, an old video I did. Daniel, Bernadette is something with warts. Husby, I don't know who that is. Wendy Willow, RVing. Thanks for all the info. You're welcome. This is Hello, I'm Elmer. Comment call. Rusty, if you should read, I'll be in Texas City by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We are driving non-stop home. Elmer. Well, no hurry, Elmer. I've had a couple of offers on that travel trailer, though. I'll tell you that. But you've got first right of refusal because you've treated me fair. I treat you fair. This is Wanda from across the pond. On perspective. Pearls of wisdom, Rusty. Always a pleasure to listen to you. Greetings from London to all of Mr. Rusty's Rangers. Well, thank you, Wanda. Greetings to you. Tell everybody in your part of the world hello. Tell all my friends hello. Pearl on skincare issues. Rusty, new sub here. Hi. Well, welcome to the club. I'm in the med field. The best skincare is Cetaphil. Cetaphil, Cetaphil line at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. It's very gentle and does the job without being expensive. I use it on many patients at the hospital. You can add your SPF dollop in with the Cetaphil moisturizer. Take care. What is SPF? Special, I don't know. I have to look, no, thank you very much, Pearl. I appreciate it, and welcome to the game. Skin care issues, Pearl. Forgot to add, I have eczema, and if you have a dozen meds in a room, MDs in a room, they will all have different answers. Boy, and that's what causes the confusion. I go to one dermatologist, they give me this. They go to another one, they give me that. you know, and none of it works, and it costs money. Sue, perspective. When we are retired, it is easy not to know the day or even the date. When I was working, you have calendars all around, and of course, no one could forget it's Friday, payday. I worry if I have to go in the hospital and they ask you what day, date, and all that to make sure you can take care of yourself. I'm going to tell them, wait until you get my age. I hear you. That's true. You know, I don't have any reason to know the date. You know what I mean? It's not important. So this is Cajun on Perspective. Johnny Rivers from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Baton Rouge. Just a half mile from the Mississippi Bridge. Yeah, he was great. I enjoyed his music. Eric Potter, Perspective. Want to keep something in perspective. 100 deaths every day are due to guns. Joy, though I'm going to send my thoughts and prayers. Ha ha, idiots. Well, anyway, it says 100 deaths every day are due to guns. Well, they're not due to the guns. Think about it. They're not due to the gun. They're not. That gun doesn't do anything. I mean, it's this and this that does it. Man Oz, funniest outro ever, disaster survival. Yeah, okay. I think I said something funny somewhere. Brenda says this is a winner on the Max Air. I agree. Sarah's got a pretty lengthy comment. I'll read the first paragraph. This is on Perspective. It says, hi, top up. Yeah, it was a top up day yesterday. It's a top up day today because it's cool and rainy or misty. I don't know if it's raining today. I can't see. There's no sun yet. I really like the title, Going to Cheer Me Up. I just know. Could use your attitude today. Thank you. Love your lyrics today. Thank you. Viral and classic. Wait, she's got a lot of links, so check out Sarah's comment. This is George on Max Air. I don't know which I like better, the Max Air or the Fantastic Fan from all your videos. Well, they're both good fans, and the Fantastic Fan is used in a lot of RVs, and the Max Air fan is not. In a lot of new RVs, they have the Fantastic Fan. The reason it is, it's cheaper than the Max Air fan, and but in my opinion, based on what I've seen and checked out, I like the Max Air fan better for two reasons. One, it has a rain fly so that you can open it and run the fan when it's raining or misty or whatever, which is a big plus for Max Air. The other big plus for me is it has two arms to lift that vent up and down, not one in the center, but one on each side. It just seems like a better built fan. Now, I'll probably get mine, it'll work a week and stop or something, but that's my opinion right now. Sarah on RVing, killer price, that's on the little knife or saw. I have one that folds like a giant pocket knife from years ago that is awesome for tree trimming, great for getting little twigs for kindling or a rocket stove. Nice to find a straight one at this price. Yeah, it is, $9, Walmart. I mean, scratch that, $9 at Amazon. And I left a link to it in the description of that video. RVing, and the name of that video was what? RV. It says RVing. It says this is a tool you need or something like that. Central Coast Camper. This is RVing security. 110 volt only and no door lock. So basically, Coachman stuffs an office refrigerator in the clipper and said done. I'd say you're probably right. Yeah, securing the door, but it's easy. I got what I paid for. I got what I wanted. Let me say that. This is Paul on the tiny home. Beautiful, but I want to hear that roof when it rains. It's got a tin roof on that tiny home I did the video of. This is Laura on the Max Air. She says gas is $2.69 here in Central Illinois. Wow, that's 50 cents a gallon more. That's a lot. This is on Perspective. Gary, I agree with your thoughts 100%, but what I want to know is the sign in the beginning, all you can eat catfish on Friday. Used to hit up places like that all the time when I lived back east. Out in California, not so much. Yeah, it's what they do. It's pretty good, but I can't eat much anymore anyway. So all you can eat stuff is a waste of money to me. And now, but when I was 30 years old, I'd probably done some damage there. Comment called Bill G1527. Hi, Rusty. Question maybe you can answer for me and others that may be wondering the same thing. If you fast forward through a video, an example would be when the video is sped up, usually with driving sequences. never do that, which I love, by the way. Does YouTube count that against time watched on videos, which might equal less revenue for the channel? I hate sped up videos on YouTube videos. It just seems like lazy editing to me. Looking forward to the fan install and you hitting the road. I don't fast forward anything. I don't do any editing of my videos at all. Okay. Now, as far as it affecting the YouTube revenue, I don't know. The only thing that really affects the YouTube revenue for me is when they demonetize it or reduce the advertisers. Perspective, HRH Prince Jacob of Monaco. Well, hello, are you Prince Jacob of Monaco? Rusty, you remind me of my dad. I love watching your videos because it makes me happy. Well, I'm glad. You are a cool guy from your fan in northern Colorado. Well, hi, fan in northern Colorado. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Installing an RV vent fan. Yeah, I was going to do it myself. Sue D, just today I had a good friend's dad pass away after a fall that happened 3 weeks ago. He never recovered. So to everyone that suggests Rusty to get up on that roof, let's see you get up on that roof. Not worth it. No, I'm not going to do it. Scotty's got 2 here on comment call. Scotty says, cool comment call, thank you. Scotty says, nice shirt you have on. What is it? It's one I got in Taos, New Mexico. What you can do if you're there at the end of the season, which basically is the end of August or the first week of September, they always have sales on all the stuff. They start dumping it. And I went to that t-shirt shop on the corner and bought, I think I bought 4 t-shirts long sleeve, and they were like $3 a piece. Janet, that were regularly like 30. They really dump them. Yesterday I was at Walmart, and they had an announcement over the intercom in the store. It says, notice, or it says, all employees and shoppers, all Halloween merchandise is now 90% off. Halloween merch, they were dumping it. And they had a special corner where they had all the Halloween merchandise, and it was 90% off. Janice on RVing, cool, thanks. Ordered on your link tonight. Well, thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. That was that saw knife thing. Wayman on Perspective. I'll read it. He's got a long one here. I'll read a few sentences. Wayman says Willie Nelson played at Floor's Country Store once a month there in Helotes. That's true. JT Floor's Old Country Store. I remember well. I live at Canyon Lake in a 24-foot RV in my sister's driveway. Loving this cooler weather. Finally, Rusty. I love the area you are at near Kingsland and Burnett. Inks Lake is so pretty. Been to Marble Falls many times. Yeah, well, it is a pretty area, and yeah, you live in a good area too over there around Canyon Lake. Thank you, Wayman. A comment called Z-Diver1. I have 4 acres northwest of Williams, Arizona, dirt roads, and have not been to it in 15 years. Pay my taxes. I have a few other properties, but we'll check it out and see how rough the road is. Well, let me know about this property, because me and old Puff go camp on that place, because that's not too far from Flagstaff, I don't think. This is on Fredericksburg, Texas. I did a video of it. This is Camo78. I found this video very relaxing. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you did. Thank you, Camo78. Scotty's got 3 in a row. I'll read them. Scotty says, cool Max Air fan. Did it work good, Rusty? I haven't got it installed yet, Scotty. I'm going to have it installed on Tuesday next week. Cool Saw. Did it work good, Rusty? I haven't tried it yet, Scotty, but I had one like it before, and it did work okay. Scotty says, cool Perspective Talk, Rusty and cool driving truck. Thank you, Scotty. Enjoy your day, and thank you for your comment. This is Ricky on the Tiny Home. Says, what a ripoff. Well, in that case, Ricky, I wouldn't buy it. Gun Laws, Mr. Unknown, says, just leave the thing at home. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Mr. Unknown. I'll do what I want to do. RVing, this is Brenda on the little knife. The next 3 are about the little knife, and that's all I'll do. Now this is a great Christmas present for me, she says. Safe handle, Amazon buying. Right, there's a link in the description. I see you 812. Hi, Rusty. 28 degrees here in Connecticut this morning. Do you want to visit? No, I don't. Thank you for asking, though. Well, it'll warm up here. It'll be 62 today, 70 tomorrow, and we'll warm right back up. And that's the way it is in Texas in the winters. It dips and then right back up, and that's the way I like it. Anyway, I see you 812's got another one here. It says, did you order puff with no carpeting? Why? What does it have on the floor then? It just has a little linoleum. It looks like wood paneling, but they all come that way now. They don't put carpeting in very many of them anymore because people don't want the carpeting. I just put some bath mats on the floor, and the reason I use bath mats, two reasons. One is they're non-slip, and you know, you can wash them and stuff like that. But no, the bath mats work fine, and they're, you know, on cold mornings you don't have to stand on that old cold floor. But anyway, I put on my Crocs and I'm good to go. But anyway, guys, that's all I'll say to you this morning about comments. I try to keep up with most of them. And again, thank y'all for using the Amazon link. I do appreciate that very much. And what else? Let's have another joke. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Okay, here you go. Why are archaeologists so annoyed? They always have a bone to pick.
Oh, man. Oh, that is the end. Anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can, drink plenty of water. What else? 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. Plenty of water is good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will help you lose weight if you drink it, because you'll feel full and you won't want to eat so much. And if you want to lose weight, it's a simple mathematical equation. Eat less. And it's hard to do, I know. Don't rub it in, I know. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out through your mouth. Do that several times a day because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and that solves a lot of heart problems, okay? So what else? Stretch those arms every day. Every day. Do that 2 or 3 times a day. Stretch, swing your arms, you know, stand up, walk around, get off that couch or recliner. A sedentary life is slow suicide. Trust me on that, guys. But anyway, stay active and enjoy your life. I'll probably do another video today on what I have no clue yet. But anyway, thumbs up, enjoy your day, stay warm in Connecticut. Adios, bye-bye.